actually hung out with Aurelio for a little bit. He had a good night, I think.
Yeah, it was a great beach time date. Yeah, it was a great beach time date. I got the first.
Yeah.
He made sure to point that out in the text message that he got the first date before me and even got
I
talking.
mean, I'm gonna be real with you. Tamina does not care. She's had the worst night ever, and she has a date. So it's like, you know, Armani can just run his mouth all he wants right now.
Great, good, awesome.
Because he gets to come back and soothe Molly. I don't have to do that.
Yo, Molly's still mad. I'm pretty sure. You just safe around when Armani is was here.
Yeah, but that's Armani's job to deal with. She's not my girlfriend.
Excellent.
I'm okay.
If I missed anything, I apologize. It's been like 2 weeks.
No, I think you guys did pretty good on that. A pluses.
Hey, we've...
Right.
Oh, and I think we returned her to her house, right?
Yes. Yeah, you guys returned her to her home.
Cool. And, like, basically kept out of all sight so that hopefully this is not a masquerade breach. Although, if it is, I'm blaming Julian 100%.
That's pretty fair.
Yeah.
I don't even think Julian would blame me.
No. No, Julian's gonna feel a lot of guilt over this in general, but we'll get there.
We'll get there when we get there.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Yeah, we got 2 weeks in game time. Derek, I'm gonna apologize ahead of time because as much as I'd like to speed things up, we usually do it day to day. So you might just be here for a couple sessions, just not saying shit.
No, I think it looks that way. I'll just chill out. It'll be good.
Yeah, it'll be fine. All right. So I think I want to say we ended the night. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, I wrote it on my sheet. I actually need to feed tonight.
Oh, that's important.
As do I.
Tamina wants to, but she's going to call one of her herd tomorrow. Because all of my dots are back, finally.
Good.
Does Armani need to feed before the end of the night? I forgot. I think you might.
I'm only at 2, so I will feed on one of my herd
I'm at 3. I'll be fine.
One way or the other.
I'm at 3. I'll be fine.
I think. We'll see how things go.
Tamina, I will say before the end of the night is out, you do get another text message, not from Aurelio. You actually get one from Kai. Just saying that they, he and a few others went to go talk to Dion. And though he had he says he had no idea, we're going to look into it a little bit further.
Okay, I apologize. Tamina would 100% remember what the fuck he's talking about, but Bonnie is like, what?
So, when you guys went to the Anarch hideout, you guys had asked him to look into, or go, talk to Dion, figure out more about, like, if he knows anything about Marlena.
Okay. Yeah. So, Dion does not currently know anything more, but they're gonna look into it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Now, if only Julian had remembered something. Although, I don't blame you. She had like 8 dice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's a little rough, but it's fine. So you guys would like to go feed? I can say that you guys can do that before the night is out. It's still pretty early. You guys had the big to-do with Julian, but I think that probably only took about half the night.
I'm not going to yet. I will wait for the next day to see if I hit 3.
Same.
Okay.
Because that I'm trying to be a little more judicious and more careful, but also, like, I don't want to get that bad because holy shit, that was a thing.
That was
Yeah.
It's gonna be great. I'm
Um,
getting to that tonight because I'm not feeding.
Yeah. Okay, so Ollie and Armani and Steven? Does Steven want to go?
Yeah, I need a feed. We don't want to have
Okay.
another Julian incident.
No, that would fucking suck.
Especially since you're one of the combat people and I have nothing to stop
Yeah,
you.
But
you
he-
need to
but
send
he-
on
but
Monty.
Well,
You
hey,
can throw me in
Armani,
the
you guys
photo.
go one at a time. Like,
Yeah.
good. Armani's chill.
Do you guys need Molly to come with?
Oh my god, I'm
Or-
going with them because I don't need another Julian sitch. Ooh!
I mean, not unless I can get a horde. A herd, sorry.
You can absolutely put dots on a herd, but you have to pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
I will text River and ask her. Oh no, it's only been what, like
An
20
hour.
minutes left.
maybe like an hour. Yeah, you guys are,
Do
you guys are
not
probably
text her
still
after an hour
winding
how I'm
down.
doing.
I would say you guys are probably winding down after everything that happened. River has essentially just kind of threw Julian over her shoulder and is taking him back to her apartment.
The image for that is wonderful.
It's the only image in my head, though it's probably not how it happened because she is a little too graceful for that, and honestly a little too weak. But
Funny to think about.
it is so funny to think about.
Yeah.
She's beautiful and she's great. And I appreciate her coming to get me.
And she's Grace.
Yeah, exactly.
Miss America.
What?
Yeah, I'll just tag along and make sure everything goes smoothly since we just had the Julian incident.
Also, something that I have completely forgot about vampire games in general. There would be something called the rack, which usually is mainly like a main feeding ground for vampires in the city. It's run by, it's run by the prince. You kind of have to be like, you don't like have to be part of the Camarilla to be there, but like it certainly helps, and you probably shouldn't get caught if you're not Camarilla. So you guys do have that option too, since you guys are kind of feeding a whole lot in your domain.
Yeah, we don't want to be too sus.
Yeah, we're like that's why I was desperately waiting for my herd to fully regenerate. I'm like, I need an easy feed.
So you guys could go there, which is it's basically a lot of nightclubs.
Yeah. If
Most
that
of
would
it is nightclubs.
make it easier, I would say we all should do that.
Yeah. That's fine. I'm hungry, but I'm not Julian hungry.
Yeah, Tamina would say after she texts Kai back, like the whole "I have a few tricks if you need help" message. I'm also not that hungry, but Julie, this has made me a little paranoid,
We've
which is
seen
not great
worse.
for Bon Hakim. I'm just saying.
True.
But we definitely need to get Steven fed because that took a lot out of him.
And Ronnie. She gives him a side eye.
Yeah, Julian was just super powerful.
It's fine.
No, he got
It's
all of
more
his
like-
physical stats
Yeah.
buffed.
It's more like Steven was at a handicap because he didn't want to
Yeah, I know.
be on the other side of
Murderer.
River on that one.
Yeah, that would have been a really interesting conversation. Yeah, hey River. Julian's in torpor, but ignore the fact that he's in 5 fucking pieces.
Yeah.
We saved his head just for you.
Yeah.
Just kill the Harpy's boyfriend. It'll go well.
It'll go great.
Yeah, like that was
It would be
another
justified.
concern that
Oh,
Tamina.
Elizabeth, I need help with something.
Yeah,
You owe me-
Tamina.
You owe me a boot.
I'd say Tamina realizes how badly, like it went pretty badly, and it could have gone
Went
so
really
much
bad.
worse. And she's just like, I wish I could still get drunk.
You know,
I mean, you could get drunk. You could get drunk. You
find
just
an
have to feed
inebriated
off of.
person.
Yeah, you have to find an inebriated person.
Okay, let's go find an inebriated person.
Oh, I love that. Let's go.
I'll be
Let
the
me pull
designated
that real
driver
quick.
on this case. I'm not doing that, but I will be
No.
Mina's designated driver. That's
You're
fine.
designated.
That's fine.
Good. Good. So yeah, you guys can go and hunt as you please. Could I get hunting rolls from you guys? Let me know how you guys are going to be hunting, though. Like if you are doing the normal, you know, talking somebody up, if you're rizzing someone up.
So my normal thing is manipulation subterfuge.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I could use my intelligence in this situation at all, but I doubt it.
Probably not. Just, I mean, you could do manipulation subterfuge. I think that's a great one for trying to find an inebriated person, and getting them to kiss you.
That's not hard for
Yeah.
Mina, apparently.
Yeah, that's definitely you're able to find someone. Who are you looking for? What are you not picky? Do you just want someone who's drunk, or?
I think she has a type. Probably she either likes well, let's be real. She either likes the muscle mommies or, you know, the daddies is what I would say. So she looks for one of those.
Yeah, you can absolutely find somebody with nice muscles. That's pretty drunk, which is, you know, that's impressive.
We do like our Lady Dimitrescu's around here, you know?
Yeah.
You know, she's not picky, although, you know, Ireneo just has that gaze. It's just like, hello.
Hello, how are you?
But yeah, no,
Yeah,
she looks for one of those.
I get that. Yeah, and like with 4, I would say you're absolutely able to find this person, probably plus let's see. Muscle mommy. You do find a muscle mommy. You're able to brizz her up a bit. Do you? I'm guessing you kind of get her alone, or
yeah.
Okay, then yeah, you are able to do that. You're able to feed. How many are you feeding?
Just down to 1.
Just down to 1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're just 1 dot.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Bitchin'. Next, yours goes off pretty uneventfully. Definitely less eventful than earlier this evening.
Which is a nice change.
Molly
and like
thumbs up from like behind like whatever door or alley she's in. She's like, we're good.
Molly is just like, if only Julian could like observe and take notes.
Honestly, maybe I'll take notes for him, and I'll make sure to have a docket ready for him.
But yeah, since you're only feeding 1 dot, like they're a little dizzy, but they're fine. Like they can go back on the dance floor.
Yeah.
And chill out.
And I enjoy the feeling and dance as well while I wait for everybody else to get theirs.
Okay, so for the rest of the scene, for these rest of these feedings, because you said you purposefully looked for someone with alcohol in their blood, you definitely kind of feeling it. Your head's a little fuzzy, but you're feeling pretty good. Just lower your dexterity and intelligence pulls by 1 die if
it becomes relevant.
Yeah.
Okay, let me write that down because I don't want to mess with my sheet. I will forget.
Unfortunately, because you are a vampire, it doesn't last like too long, so it's only gonna last for the scene or like for while you guys are feeding. But you know, if it becomes relevant.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Look. She's just gonna enjoy it. It probably will last like barely an hour. She's just gonna enjoy it.
Yes.
Yeah, do that.
Go dancing.
I am dancing.
I just want to dance. All right, who's next? Who's feeding next?
The boys, I think.
I will.
All right, Steven.
Yeah.
I know that you.
Yeah.
I know that you normally find somebody who's passed out.
Mhm.
Now you don't have to. You don't have to feed on somebody who's passed out. That's just what you prefer. Do you go and you find somebody who is passed out, or do you just kind of tough it out and just go find someone to feed on?
The thing is, he's not very social at all. So what he's probably gonna do, he's actually gonna do his job for a bit.
Okay.
Go
okay.
deliver, like probably up to like 2, 3, 4 in the morning.
No, that's perfect. Yeah.
And then like, hey, knock knock, delivery. Oh, someone's home. They're asleep.
Okay.
Break in,
Give me a dexterity larceny check to break in.
So concerned that this is how he.
Oh, I have
does it.
0 larceny. Why?
Wait,
Oh,
what?
Isn't that horrifying?
yeah.
Your Amazon driver, if you don't answer the phone, just assumes that you're
Yeah.
Who breaks into your house?
feeds on you.
Well,
It-
I will give you that. I will give you that. Three is definitely gonna pass. You actually deliver to
Jeff Bezos himself.
Jeff Bezos himself. You take a drink of his blood, and you are for the next 5 scenes, you are just coked up. There's enough to kill a fucking elephant in that guy. But anyway,
I'm ready to watch Cocaine Bear. Who's with me?
Oh my god.
You are Cocaine Bear,
For
honey.
the 20th time.
Keith just,
no, but
Keith just looks like cookie.
I actually think it's probably you're able to kind of break into this old couple's home.
Make sure there's no camera before I even do anything.
Yeah, there's not too many cameras. It's you're close to close to Center City. There's money here, but like it's not these older people probably aren't, too tech savvy.
Retired middle class.
Yeah, they're kind of retired middle class. It's like they haven't moved down to Florida yet.
But they're talking about
yeah.
it, working
Yeah,
out how much they
they're
can
in the talks.
afford.
Yeah, they're kind of trying to like weigh the pluses and minuses of like leaving their grandchildren up here.
Too real, dude.
But how many do you drink? You can either drink you can tell me if you drink from.
This is an old couple's home, right?
Yep.
Can I drink 1.5 from each of them?
You can drink 1 from one and like 2 from another, but I wouldn't say you can drink half.
I think that's about half of a dot. Maybe. I think.
But the goal is to get my hunger all the way down.
So just take 2 from one and 1 from the other. Whoever
Just
looks
look,
younger.
yeah, look for the healthier one.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make it. Do you do that? Do you kind of like judge it
Yeah.
like that? All right, go
Yeah.
ahead and make a intelligence. Is it I need to pull up a.
There is a medicine skill.
There's a
so-
medicine. Yeah, go ahead and make an intelligence medicine check. Or either that or I'll say wits. Make a wits medicine check. So you're kind of judging here.
I got no specialties. The wits. Go. Well, I guess this one has to do.
Yeah, you can't fucking tell.
Old people look the same to me at this point.
Yeah, old people. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, you can't tell. So you can drink from one or the other, or both.
I'll drink from both, and then if they have, because these are old people, if they have wine, I'm gonna leave like a half full glass of wine just right there on the one side of the nightstand, so they wake up like, oh, I was drinking last night. I have a hangover.
Joke's on him. They've been clean for like 20 years.
They cracked open the bottle.
Even better, set their Amazon package on their desk.
I love that, actually.
Sorry, your door was unlocked, so I put this in
Okay.
here and
Yeah, you can You can do that. You can do
Oh
that.
my god.
Interesting. Okay.
I do not leave the Amazon package on their desk.
It's the worst idea. Please don't.
No, but I mean, do you want to leave the half-empty glass?
Oh, I want to. I want to so
it.
bad.
Yeah.
No, I'm trying not to touch anything. I don't want to leave any evidence that I was here. And I do
Okay.
look the wounds closed.
All right, good stuff.
Yeah, try
And you're,
catch black in here.
I would say, and you're able to do that.
Cool.
All right. Next,
I think just Armani.
Wait, who?
Ollie.
Oliver.
I would say Ollie or Armani.
All right, is it my turn? Okay, cool. So I am trapdoor, which is not in my sheet for some reason, but I did look it up here. It says charisma stealth when stealth for
What is a
victims.
trap door?
So, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, basically like I have like a haven, like my bar for example, and I feed off people there.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Okay, so the question is, do you go with everyone to the rack, or do you go back to your haven?
Oh shit! If we're all going to the rack, let's hit up the rack.
Hell yeah. So, there are a few ways you can kind of do this. You're probably not going to like benefit from your trapdoor just because you're not in your trap.
Right.
But how would you go about trying to do you riz them up? Do you are you more aggressive in your approach? Do you attack somebody in an alleyway type of thing?
I think he attempts to riz, but I don't think he's very good at it.
All right, attempt to riz. Go ahead
like
and
to
give
think-
me.
Watch with like bated breath.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
That's his first attempt. Okay, it's charisma plus what else?
Give me charisma subterfuge.
Subterfuge. Oh my gosh, Oh, that's like there's a dot there.
That's usually a good thing.
There's a
Usually a
dot
really
in
good thing.
subterfuge. Yeah.
That's what you want.
That is indeed what you want, friend.
What is difficulty? Sure, we'll leave the difficulty at 2.
Oh,
That's
willpower.
a bestial
You
fail.
You can willpower.
Ooh.
No, you can't
Okay.
because those are.
He's my
Uh,
best friend.
I can't help. I'm drunk and enjoying my time on the floor.
It's a canon event. Canon ravine.
What is
This year.
happening?
Okay,
No, we
Armani
go.
gets this
I'm
one.
so
okay.
glad. I'm
Armani
so
gets this
glad
one.
that you said I'm watching this with bated breath.
Yeah.
Give
You
me
know-
give me a few seconds to figure out what I want to do here for
I'm
you.
really glad we're also in the rack because they know they need to be watching.
I mean, they know, but also the principal know.
Yeah, that's. Yeah.
I'm
let's-
concerned. Is Bird watching?
Would it get really mad at rejection?
Probably. Like, how fucking dare this person?
Oh, this stems from
She
some
says-
real mommy issues of yours. We need to
This
talk
girl-
about this.
This girl says, "Sorry." You're like, "Wow, you were so beautiful," and they say, "Sorry, I'm taking it." You say, "Fucking bitch." Just kidding. That's
Wow.
not what you said.
That is legitimately how I would go feral on someone if that was the response.
No, I
um,
get called a fucking bitch, and I just can't take
yeah,
it.
yeah. Actually, Oliver gets called a fucking.
Tears
bitch.
start welling up in his eyes.
Oh no!
Let's see. Why? Here we go.
I guess I need to know what I'm seeing. Is the base.
Do I have a thing to make sure
Ooh,
that I
okay.
don't
Let me check something real quick.
Oh no.
even?
Always.
Oh,
thought
don't
that
worry.
you were
It's not
Sophia.
too bad. Maybe, I don't know. It might be bad.
I know
You're
Beast
Dango,
was-
right?
I'm a what? I'm a. I am a
What are
gangrel,
you?
yeah.
Boy, why is it
Oh
all our
no!
boys?
No!
Oh no.
Oh no!
I know bestial successes are scarier than bestial failures.
Beast of Failures are pretty scary too.
Yeah, but-
I mean, messy criticals and bestial failures are kind of measured on the same. They got the same outcome either way.
Yep.
Oh, that's
Thank
cool.
you.
But you're a
Yes.
gangrel.
You're gangrel, so this is gonna be hella messy.
Well, it's more of what. Okay. No. Okay.
It's fine. We're all fine. Everything's
No,
fine.
I'm
just
sure you guys
gonna-
are fine. Gosh, what is your?
Go just cry for a week.
You wish.
Baby.
Or with this.
I hate this book. I hate this book so much.
That's why I've just started looking at the
It's
White
a
Wolf
bad book.
wiki more often than not.
I-
Which isn't the best source, but at least I can find things faster.
like
Yeah, I
hate
get that.
I hate using PDFs. But the nice thing is I can fucking search for things. But I like to call me old school, but I like to have like the book in my hand. But it doesn't help when your book is trash. You know what I mean?
Yeah, when you're constantly having to go back through like the what's it called, index, because it's not where it really should be.
Yeah. All right, let's see. 208. I'm sorry, guys. I'm in a mood tonight. Like,
Fine,
No,
I'm
this
here
is-
for it.
This is fun. I enjoy this with you guys, mostly because
Okay.
has any night gone right yet?
No. It
this is
hasn't.
still the same night. You've
Yeah.
already had two of them, like, beast out here. Well, you might not beast out, let me say.
Goes well here, and that's okay. I kind of love it that way.
Interesting.
I think he risks a different type of beast out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because he's gangrel.
Gangrel.
Interesting.
Play one soon. It's like next on my list of things.
Like
I want
it-
to play. is
From what
Gangrel.
I remember of their Bane, this could be very funny or very, very bad.
It's
So,
getting really hairy for a bit.
Thank you. That's great.
let me... I don't know if we want to... I don't know if I'm going to have you frenzy here, unless it's something really just...
Pisses you off.
Yeah, let me see. What's... I'm looking at your... I'm looking at your clan compulsions. So let's see.
Another thing that should be with the clans.
I know, right? Like, why?
Mhm. Okay. Oh wait, that's not what I wanted.
The life, wife, the life.
208.
Okay. So,
Could also do a D10.
yeah, why don't I... Let's see. Actually,
I'm just looking at the page 208 and random compulsion, 1 to 3 hunger, 4 to 5 dominance, 6 to 7 harm, 8 to 9 paranoia, 10 clan compulsion. Which is still not in this book.
I
There
will
it
go
is.
ahead and... I'll just do a 1 through 6, and this thing right here will tell me what to do. Three. Why do I keep pressing that? That's the wrong thing. That's the wrong tab. Okay, so we're gonna do clan compulsion anyway. This is fun. So you try to rizz up this. So actually, Oliver, tell me who do you try to rizz up here?
The first girl he sees.
The first girl you see.
I hope it's the drunk girl that Mina fucking took behind the bed.
I'm telling you-
bar.
He's gonna be my best friend when we both wake up in 2 weeks.
Hang on.
Yeah.
So So yeah, you kind of go up to this person and you try to you really, really try to kind of riz this girl up. And she's not having it. There's just something about you, and like she actually like you like
Probably
at
his
one
word
point
choice, honestly.
she's like, bro, just take the hint. Like I don't like I'm not into you, go away. And as you kind of hear this, like something kind of grabs something inside of you. There's just something, and you just feel almost like a bit of anxiety as you kind of you feel yourself just kind of clam up a bit. You feel almost a bit more animalistic. It's hard to talk. You know, you kind of sit there and your clothes just don't feel right on you. Like they're just itchy and constricting, and it you know, you don't feel right. For the next scene, for the rest of the scene, um you gain a 3-dot penalty to all roles involving manipulation and intelligence, and you can only speak in one-word sentences during this time. You just kind of like this
Oh
animalistic
shit!
sort of, you know, you just feel kind of like a kicked dog in this moment.
I think he does have like rejection and abandonment issues, so it probably just triggers something in his brain, and he like regresses, and he probably sits down. Um,
Molly, you
it,
see this. I think it would can I color this a little bit? I
Yeah,
think
go
you
for
sit
it.
down on the floor,
oh,
Oliver.
okay.
Um, Molly sees it. Can I like perception check? Can I like just like insight check? I guess really is what I'm looking for.
Yeah, you
To,
can kind of
like,
insight check. I mean, you also clearly like see this girl, like she spits venom at him.
yeah. Oh, then I don't even really need to.
And she spits venom at him and she walks away. And he just kind of Ollie just kind of like you know, closes in a little bit. It's
Yeah.
yeah, I wouldn't even give you an insight check. Like it's very obvious that something is wrong with him.
Molly gives a big sigh and immediately goes and like scoops him off the floor.
You
I
don't
don't know if
scoop
she
me, but you're more of
can.
help. You're more of like
Yeah.
probably just move me, and I just kind of go with it.
Damn.
Yeah, I like help you like pick up and like walk off the floor. Well, Ollie, I think that could have gone better. How about I help you find someone? Yeah.
He doesn't speak. He just kind of. Am I like furry right now? By the way.
You're not furry right now.
Okay.
You didn't go into a frenzy. You were just there's something very animalistic in you that just thoughts are hard. Thoughts
Can
are really hard right now.
He
Can I try and? Oh, go ahead, bud.
he looks like, I guess the way he looks, his eyes kind of look dead, more dead than usual for being a vampire.
Right.
He probably just doesn't respond much.
Alright. Well, guess I'm the babysitter tonight. This is totally how I wanted my night to go.
And I better
Ollie,
hope I.
have a seat. I'll be back. And then I just want to go hunt for someone for him to feed off of.
All right. How do you go about this?
I riz up the hottest sugar mommy I can find.
Yeah, you absolutely can do that. Go ahead and make a manipulation subterfuge.
Hot. Hang on. I gotta actually see my steps. Manipulation subterfuge.
3, yeah, I'll say you're able to do this. You find a very hot sugar mama. Probably very, very Jennifer Tilly-esque.
Oh,
Um,
love that.
yeah.
she like asks her like what kind of what she's into in the bedroom, and she like gets more into like her dominatrix side, I think.
Oh yeah, and she's super into it. She she talks to you about it. You've actually found sort of a you found someone who's kind of really into this conversation.
Niche. Hell yeah. And I kind of lead her back to like, I'm assuming there's probably like curtained off tables.
Yeah.
Where
so
like
bad
I've
for
kind
this
of
lady.
situated Oliver, and I don't drink from her fully. I just mentioned that I have a really awkward friend who likes to be cucked. And I need her help
Did you
with
say
it.
cucked?
No?
Okay, and I just want to know if you said cucked or cooked. I was so confused.
Cucked, baby, cucked. Cucked. You're my cuck tonight.
I
Yeah,
love.
no, sure.
I love
That
this
sounds
so
great.
much.
He gets a little touchy, but I think he'll be really into it.
Oh,
And
great.
she'll bring her back. She'll start the bite, but she'll let Ollie finish off.
I feel so bad for
So
this
I
woman.
won't take any.
she's-
I know my bite is extremely painful on top of it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
it is.
bet.
Ooh,
It is.
That is
It is.
true.
it is. Yours
She
isn't nice.
she either really likes it or really doesn't.
Let me
It's BDSM coded.
That's
There's
true.
Yeah,
reasons
it is-
why I chose. It's
That's-
why I chose this specifically for Molly.
Yeah.
She's like, it will
Um,
hurt.
She brings her back to this like boy who has like nothing in his eyes, and he just like glances over and just
She just kind of like, is your friend all right? Like,
He's gonna be fine, honey. It's gonna be perfectly fine.
okay.
Do I have to make a roll for this?
Give me 2 seconds. So I'm gonna look up something real quick.
Honestly, it's definitely not charisma based. This is him saying, "Oh, there's ham."
Yeah, honestly, you kind of. What is your hunger at right now, anyway?
3.
Okay.
Oh.
So you're not exactly like at, you're not like incredibly in danger of having a hunger frenzy. So that's good.
I think I'm literally at 2. Like I'm not worried about myself on this.
Yeah, so I think like you bite her and she she definitely kind of screams and tries to wiggle away from you.
She kind of does the hush hush now, darling. You'll be fine. It gets better, I promise.
All right, let me see.
He's just kind of more or less leaning more into the like, I'm here and in control persona.
Go ahead. Let me see. I think this might be me.
It's okay, because whatever you do, I'm going to make her forget what's happened in the last like 5
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah.
That is kind of my jam. So whatever you need to do, darling.
You're good. I'm just like I'm reading some technicality things.
No, it's
Just
good.
making
It's good.
sure. Because like I actually like looked at your thing and like, well, I think it's like no problem in your BDSM club.
We're at the rack. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. Which is why I was like, if she's kind of into it, maybe I can swing it.
Because she gonna try to squirm, like you bite her and she tries to squiggle away a little bit.
I'm sure.
Wiggle.
Wiggle.
I can't believe you're about to kill Jennifer Tilly.
Don't kill
I
Jennifer
really can't,
Tilly.
Actually,
She is.
I don't think Molly even has the ability to do so. She is not the strongest crayon in the box here.
Don't worry.
No, you got my back. It's fine.
I got-
She had it exactly. Thank you.
Don't say that. Jennifer Tilly is a treasure.
And she's beautiful.
She took
Like,
a flower
ethereally
in its
beautiful.
prime. And then she took it and she abused it. It was a murder, but not a crime.
They had it coming.
They had it coming, baby. Thank you. Thank you so much for knowing what I was referencing.
I love that song.
It's so good!
I have never seen Chicago, but I've heard that song and I love it.
I have it on my playlist and I play it at least once a month just to fucking, like, get myself, like, hyped up. That's a hype song, okay?
Yes.
Holy shit. Okay, let me say. So I think she's actually, because she does like you. You did pretty good on the subterfuge manipulation. She's got a willpower. She'll try to willpower that one.
She's like, maybe I am into it.
Like, I mean, she's not into this, don't get me wrong. But she's
Oh.
into Molly.
Yeah. Molly's a hot girl. She knows her clientele.
Yeah, no, she tries to, I mean, you bite her and, like, she's like, ow! And she squiggles away. She squirms away a little bit.
Do I still have her, like,
Holy
in my...
shit!
I immediately... Let's see.
I'm just staring with this deadpan look in my face.
Well, I'm trying to think. Hang on. Can I try to convince her that it's gonna be okay?
Yeah, go ahead and do another subterfuge manipulation for me.
Okay.
Minus a die.
Minus a die. Fuck. Okay. Could I argue this is persuasion?
Yeah, you can manipulate persuade.
I would love if I could manipulate persuade. -1. That's why we want persuasion. I'm gonna willpower that one. I guess I can willpower. No, I can't willpower hunger die, right?
No. But
No,
I
I'm gonna
mean,
willpower
four's I was gonna say four's good enough.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, no, four's amazing.
She probably just...
So
I
yeah,
promise, it only hurts a little bit more, and then you get straight to the good stuff.
she looks apprehensive, but she'll try again to
Put up with it.
Yeah.
I mean, really, I just need the bite started so that Ollie can finish her off. And at that point, she may actually enjoy pleasure at that point.
I mean, I will say there is definitely holes in her neck.
Oh, for sure.
I was gonna say, if you just, if you're like, Ollie, it's your turn, like...
Yeah. I would say it's my cuck's turn.
Okay. I will say with the 4, like, convincing her, like, it's, let him do something, like, you could probably get that. So, Ollie, you can go ahead and feed if you would like.
Okay. Do I have to use any rolls?
No.
I've done
How
all
many...
the work for you, friends.
Yeah, Molly
Okay.
did a lot of the work there. How many dots do you feed?
How much do I need? I mean, if I feed down to 2, is she gonna go into torpor? Not torpor. Is she gonna, like, be almost dead?
No, she's not gonna... No, if you feed 2, like, she's gonna be kind of... She's gonna be kind of... If a little loopy, but she's not gonna be, dead.
I think in this state that
It
he's
would probably
in...
be really nice to, like, call her an Uber type of thing.
Don't worry, Molly
Okay.
takes care of her people.
Yeah, we'll feed back down to 1. He's probably not even, like, in a state where he can, like, think.
Yeah, no.
Normal.
Yeah, you feed down to 1. Does Ollie stop? Does Ollie stop?
He would stop. He would stop,
before?
I think.
Okay.
I think like even if he went too far, I think if Molly's still there,
He's absolutely still there. She's
you just like pat his hand, he would just be like, he would just kind of pull away and be like, oh.
Molly's not that nice. She'd
Yeah.
probably like pull your hair and be like, all right, that's enough.
He doesn't think
And then
about it
she'd
and just stop.
probably go in and like lick the wounds and make sure she's okay past that.
Yeah, and like once Ollie like starts feeding from her, like that whole like apprehension like totally goes
It
away
goes,
because
yeah.
that's a
Right.
great feeling.
Yeah, his
Um,
fight's a lot more pleasurable than mine.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, darling. I've. She looks at Ollie and she's like, I think half of the coterie at this point owes me a boon. And she like gets her calls her an Uber, gets her set up for a nice ride home, blanks her
Yeah.
memory of the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, you're able to do that. You just kind of forget, and she forgets. She probably doesn't like forget your interaction just because you've been raising her up for a little bit now.
Yeah.
But she does forget kind of the pain of it.
Yeah, she'll remember a good time.
She does. And last but not least, Armani. How do you go about this?
I think Armani was mainly there to just Overwatch, but as time went on, he decided to probably do it especially after seeing Ollie.
All right.
Ollie's fumble. So he's gonna go find someone who's probably running towards. Looks like who's probably trying to making their way towards like an exit or a bathroom because they're too inebriated.
Ooh, we going for inebriation again? Hell yeah!
It's been a long day for Armani too.
It has been.
It has been.
You can absolutely do that. Are you trying to rizz them up, or are you trying to corner them?
She's trying to manipulate the situation to where he can't beat up on them. My predator type is extortionist.
Excellent. Go ahead and go manipulation subterfuge for my place.
Oh, this could go badly. Just let you all know.
Oh God!
Am I maybe split everybody?
I was fine.
You were fine. You were fine.
I will say, Molly, you cannot because you have babysat Oliver.
Yeah.
You want to know it? Just so I don't. Since I have a chance to not fail this, I'm rouse checking.
Okay.
That's fine. We'll go up to 4. That's fine.
Oh no.
Implicitly.
Okay.
This truly is boys' night.
Boys' night.
All right. Go ahead. Do your thing.
Oh my God.
You'll see it in 3 to 5 business months. You'll see it in 3 to 5 business.
I'm so terrified.
Molly, I need you to know, we have alibis. I'm dancing in plain sight, and I fed with no problems. You were helping Oliver. Oh, thank fuck.
I believed in you, Kevin. I want you to know that.
I believe in you, but you know what? This is stress. This is so much stress.
Thank you.
So, you got a 2.
Mm-hmm.
I will give you this. You can either fail to rizz someone up, or you can do it at a cost.
You could also willpower.
He cannot willpower. Those are all hunger die.
No,
I mean, luckily, like, you didn't bestial fail, so, like, you could just take the L if you want to.
Yeah, he'll take the L. Why not?
Okay.
We'll wake up and go to 5 tomorrow. It's fine.
Yeah, there's always tomorrow.
What happens if you hit 5?
Nothing immediately.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, nothing immediately.
Everybody says it was
he'll be pretty irritable tomorrow. Actually, you guys probably leave, and like, Armani, how does Armani kind of deal with the fact that you have the beast in you right now, and it's fucking screaming in your ear? It needs you to feed.
Probably scratching its head a lot, just like looking around. Looks anxious, but it's not like it's trying to keep up the appearances that he usually does. But he's definitely anxious.
Okay. Go ahead and make a composure resolve check. Okay, yeah. I think you're kind of like. I think like Ollie probably doesn't. Well, Ollie's also out in his own little world. Tamina and Molly, like, though you can tell like he's trying to not, you know. Well, Tamina, you're also drunk. Molly, you probably recognize like he's a little anxious right now.
Molly would
Right.
probably like elbow him and be like, "You okay?"
I'll solve it tomorrow. No.
Okay, well, let me know if I can help.
Will do. I'll do. Yeah. He's trying to like keep his eyes straight.
Yep.
Yeah, it's hard to concentrate.
Mhm.
But yeah, I will say that after that, you guys can go home and sleep for the night. That was probably like the very last thing you could do. You guys had a long night. All right. Everybody goes to sleep, and everybody can wake up except for Julian. Can I have rouse checks?
5. Yeah.
Oh.
my
Oh
God.
no.
Derek's it's just my life in a fucking nutshell.
This is worse than Derek.
Dude, I'm so good at this game. Babe, we're so good at this game.
I'm so good.
We're so good at this game. It's amazing.
Guys, I don't have to feed for another like day or two.
All right, I failed. Good
Ah,
thing. Because I could have been at 4 hunger if I didn't do that.
Yeah, that would have been terrifying. One moment.
4 hunger is nothing. I don't know what you mean.
Every night is boys' night.
You know, I'm not even mad about it because I'm glad I fed last night, so I'm not at 3 today. I'm still just at 2.
It will take the might of all of you. I believe in you all.
You know what, friend? Tamina has shit to do, I'm sure.
Okay, Armani, I got your back, bud.
Wait, what are we doing?
Nothing yet.
Nothing yet.
Armani has a 5 hunger, so we're about to have a whole nother problem.
Oh,
We're about
this
to
is
have
gonna
a
be
really bad problem.
Nah, it'll be okay. It'll be alright. Everything's gonna be fine.
Yeah, sure. Fuck.
Armani, how do you feel tonight? You had a lot of anxiety when you went to sleep, but you woke up and even more so, your beast is kind of clawing at the inside of your chest. Do you think that Armani has ever really been this hungry before?
Not for a very long time. Given how he was turned. Not for a very long time. Exactly. So he probably wakes up from his slumber and is pacing around the room, and it gets to a point where he just calls up Sapphire and basically in a very aggravated tone asks her if there's anything on the docket today, and any hit. If there is one, he'll take it. If there is one, probably not, but
No, I don't think so. Hey, you seem a little off. Can I do anything? Do you need help with anything?
no.
I think Okay. If you need anything, just let me know. And I'll let you know if anything comes up.
yeah. Thanks. I'll talk to you later.
Sounds good.
And he no longer has a phone because he throws it against the wall.
That sounds right. The struggle is real.
All right. The rest of y'all, Molly, you do have a date tonight.
I do. I'll text, gosh, not Carmen.
Daniela?
Daniela. That's not a normal person question. I'll text Daniela and ask when she wants to meet up.
She kind of texts. She says, yeah, she texts you right back. Just, how about around 10 o'clock?
Oh,
Meet at Enzo's question mark?
yeah.
And there's a little smiley face.
Yeah. Wonderful. See you there. And she'll do a smiley face back. And then I do the usual check on baby ghosts, feed the cat, you know, make my rounds.
Yeah, and everything seems pretty normal in the haunted bodega.
It's now just the haunted bodega. I love that so much.
So Tamina would have gone home, and to the group. I trust everything's okay.
Molly goes so far, but and then ... and then she texts Mina separately and says, "Gotta keep an eye on Armani. He seems anxious. He probably needs to feed."
Oh, like the text, you see the dots for a while, and then all you get is, "Oh goody." She's like cycling through what to say. Okay.
I'll check on him before I have my date. She like quotation marks date.
Yeah. Good luck. Why were you having a date with Danielle again? Did you tell us, or is that?
She did no. I think she just said she had a date with Daniela, and that was it.
Okay, that's fine. Tamina'd be curious, but she'd leave it alone because she knows she's also going to get the 3rd degree when she has her date, whenever that ends up being.
Probably.
So it'll be like, well, what happened on your date with Daniela? Kind of situation.
Right. For quotation marks date. Yeah, I mean, pretty normal. And then she'll immediately try to call Armani and probably get the busy tone because he smashed his phone.
Yeah, yeah, you do.
Goes immediately to voicemail, and she's like, "Well, that's not good." Can I make the inference that he's probably broken his phone or something has gone wrong?
Yeah, because I would say if it were you, Armani would have picked up.
Yeah.
It's probably safe to make that inference.
Can I grab an extra? We can't drink from blood bags, can we?
No, not unless you got an iron gut.
No, he doesn't. Molly leaves a note that she's gonna go see Armani to check on him, hope everyone's okay, and she's gonna head to Armani's on her bike. And probably P.S. to Ollie, you're a cuck. Heart. Smiley face.
He like wakes up like in a daze, looks at his phone, and is like, "What?"
Oh, she leaves a physical note like on the counter
Oh.
of the bodega, just so that it's there, because I think she'd find that very funny.
Oh man! All right.
Yeah, she leaves a physical note, and then she texts River and asks how everything's going, how she's doing.
She texts back. She says, she also texts back right away. She says, everything's going fine so far, ! Julian's still in torpor! !
She just says, kind of figured, but wanted to be sure you were okay. I know that's really stressful, and we care for Julian like you care for Julian, so. Or she doesn't say like that, but she says, like, we care for Julian like, you care for Julian, and we also care for Julian.
I was like, that's really nice for Molly towards Julian. But
Yeah.
No,
No. No,
she
she says
does-
it in a better way. Katie's just not having a great day at the moment.
no, you're good. She does message back and say, I appreciate you checking in with the little, with the just a slight smile emoji, just like the normal,
Yeah.
colon, parenthesis, closing
Yeah.
parenthesis.
Cool. Then off to see Armani. And then if you want to switch to somebody else, that'd be great because I have to use the restroom. I'll be back.
Excellent.
That's all.
Steven,
Yes.
what's on the docket today? Do
Dude,
you
I felt really well. I did my
Yeah,
job. Jeff Bezos is not calling me immediately. This is great.
where do you end up? I can't remember. Do you have your own haven or do you stay at the Haunted Bodega?
I stay at the bodega.
Okay.
My only haven is my Amazon truck.
Right. Yeah, I mean everything is pretty quiet. I will probably say that like if you come downstairs either to, just hang out or talk to Dimitri, you do see the note on the counter that says Ollie is a cuck, or Ollie, you're a cuck. And
Oh. Dude, what happened? Why is this here?
Dimitri I don't know, she just came down and kind of wrote a note.
Who?
Molly did.
Oh.
So I guess Ollie's a cuck. That's the blonde guy, right? That's been hanging out now.
I think so, yeah.
And like asked me if I was in on it.
And on what?
Right. And he kind of he winked at you.
Yeah, okay.
But anyway, how is things? How are things
Dude.
with you?
You know, it's been pretty good. Had a good dinner last night.
Oh, great.
Met
Wait,
some,
where'd
met
you
some
go?
cool people.
Or
Huh?
did you make something? I said,
Oh.
did you make something or did you go somewhere?
Oh, I went somewhere, but someone some old people invited me to dinner. Really great.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
really good. That's
yeah,
really cool.
they had this awesome spaghetti sauce, nice red and thick. I like the sauce thick, you know.
Oh my
I love
Okay.
old people.
Yeah.
Oh, so
they're
they
great.
were like Italian, right? Like
No,
were they
actually-
like Italian?
No,
Really?
they were actually like northern Polish, is what they said, and they just like Italian food.
That's awesome.
Right? And I don't know. After I ate that, I just feel great. I mean, yesterday Julia and I kind of got into a little fight, kicked his ass a little bit. Maybe that's why I felt better.
What
I just
hap-
feel stress relief.
Wait, what? Wait, you like? Well, I mean, I like get it. Like,
Mhm.
what did he do? Why'd you guys get into a fight?
Yeah, he's doing something stupid.
Look, I don't want to like gossip, but also, what did he do? Like, he just doesn't seem like the fighting type.
Oh, it's always the little people with the soft demeanor that are always the strongest. You know?
I mean, kind of. I just kind of figured he was kind of like me. I mean, I'm no good in a fight.
Don't say that yet. You still got your gun lessons.
That is true.
Yeah.
I think that's why I'm taking gun lessons.
Yeah. Doesn't matter how strong your opponent is. If you pull out a Glock, they will fall to their knees.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
that's true. That is true.
Wait, are you in college or are you high school? I don't remember.
I'm actually I don't really do college. I was in college for a little bit, but then I dropped out.
Oh, you're in college. You can do college. Or what were you majoring in college?
Film studies.
Why'd you drop out?
You know, just the stress of the whole thing. Like I was, I was in Drexel. That's where I met, my girlfriend, and it was a lot.
Yeah.
It was just like, you have big exams you have to go to, and you actually have to go to class, and like, but like my brain would be like, no, don't go to class, and then like I would like just lay in bed, and then like my chest would be like, why aren't you in class? I'm sorry, I'm oversharing, but
you
you know
okay?
how it is. I mean, I'll be honest with you, since I left college I've never been better.
Insight check. What's it insight?
Yeah, go
Is
ahead
it
and
actually insight check? Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead and make a wits insight check.
Am I wits enough for this? I am not. I'm gonna try anyway. Hey.
Yeah, I mean, Dimitri's not like incredibly hard to read. He kind of wears his feelings on his sleeve.
Mhm.
But yeah, I mean, and he kind of sees you like trying to read him like that, and he's just like, I like working. I think is the thing. That's what that's why I kind of don't mind you guys, not hiring another night person. Like I like being able to, put myself to work.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, how long have you been working here, by the way? Since before we got this place?
Yeah, since the old owner. Or, he just kind of had, there were more night people before, but like once the owner decided he didn't want to, well, honestly, he wanted to retire and none of his kids wanted to take it. So take over the bodegas, so they kind of just put it up for sale. That's when I guess you guys bought it. There were more night people and they all kind of left because they didn't know like how the new owners were going to be.
Joke's on them. They don't have a shooting lesson.
Yeah, yeah. Like the other guy like definitely didn't, do any of that for us. I feel a little bit safer now that that's going to happen.
You know what else do you want to do?
What else?
Yeah. Like what is your new how you say this? What's your new aspirations? What do they look like?
I'm not really sure. Like I'm here. I'm trying to honestly, I'm just here to kind of make money. Like I love you guys. I love this job.
No, don't like it's honestly making money is a good motivator.
Yeah, like you guys have been great, but like honestly, this is like a paycheck for me. I'm just making sure that like Amira can kind of stay in college. She does have like, her family does send her money like for rent for the apartment and everything, but it's like expensive and like I want to pull my weight.
How much is
like
the apartment?
It's not cheap. And especially since it's only kind of, it's just me and Amira living there, we don't really have any other roommates. So, I just want to make sure that like, Amira doesn't have to ask like her parents so much for money. I can kind of be a little bit of a support there.
Okay. Well, good on you, dude. Good on you. How much do you make an hour? Actually, I think Molly was keeping track of that.
I was gonna say you guys upped it like a good bit and like it'd been giving me bonuses, which I'm not really sure how I'm gonna like report that on my taxes. I guess I'll figure it out.
Babe,
I guess I'll figure it out
when
I get my W2, or I guess Amira will kind of figure it out when I get my W2. But
just think of it as a bonus for staying here and working through
I appreciate. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm getting a lot of overtime working here. You guys, I make a lot of money here. You guys have been like I said, I love you guys. You guys have been treating me really well. But, and I think like Brenda also, like I know you guys don't really get to talk to Brenda all that much because she's like
day shift.
You guys always seem to kind of like miss each other by like a little bit. But like I know she really appreciates you guys too.
Next time Brenda's here, tell her to stay a bit. We'll get to fully meet her.
Yeah. I'll let her know.
Yeah, just for like an hour or 3, and then we'll pay her for that, I guess, for sure.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you pay her for that, she'll absolutely stay.
Yeah, money's a great motivator.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, Dimitri, it was fun talking to you.
You too. You too. And I guess I'll let Oliver know that he's a cuck.
Yeah, you know what? I don't know what happened, but he is a cuck.
Okay.
Have a good shift, Dimitri.
You too. You too. Wait, hold on.
Well, hold it.
No, go ahead. You can leave. You can leave.
Oh.
I just said I said something stupid. Well, I guess if you're actually gonna go do your shift you still work at Amazon, right?
As far as I know.
Yeah, so you have a good shift. I was right. Okay, I did it right.
Okay, cool. Oh, man, we need to take care of Dimitri. I'm gonna put that in the group text. Like,
Put that
guys,
under what?
in the group chat,
Yeah.
we need to take care of Dimitri. He's a good.
Dimitri be like, y'all giving me too much money. Guys, we need to take care of Dimitri. I don't think we're doing good enough.
All right. All right. We'll jump to Ollie real quick. Steven had a nice conversation with Dimitri. Ollie, what are you doing? I'm guessing you went back to your bar at night, or after everything at the rack.
Yeah. First thing I do is I'm gonna put away these nice clothes that I got. He's actually gonna neatly put them away, and fold them up actually, and keep them super neat. And I think after that, I'm at 2 hunger. We can let that slide. I have a dock I need to go check out. I just at least want to scout and see what's going on. So I'm gonna just change clothes. I'm gonna tell my bodyguard, not my bodyguard, my security guard to keep the place on lock, and he's gonna do a good job. I trust him.
Yeah, he definitely does that.
Okay. And I'm going to this dock that Sarah told me about.
Yeah.
At least want to scout it out.
Okay, go ahead and make a wits.
Oh no.
Which streetwise check?
Oh, streetwise. Wait, my wits is actually really high. What am I saying? Why was I worried?
Just, to feel your way there. You could... Would you like to use a willpower?
Do I need to use one?
Would you like to use one?
Yeah, sure. How many willpower do we get back per session? I feel like I ask this every single session.
So it's either your resolve or your composure, whichever one is higher.
Resolve, composure. Oh. Gotcha. Wow, okay. We're doing good. Okay. We're going to roll that d10.
You can do up to 3.
Oh, up to 3?
Yeah, so I mean, if you wanted to, you could re-roll all 3 of those missed die.
You know what?
So you can do another 2 if you wanted.
There is a button for it too, under the willpower. It says
Okay, yeah.
willpower
So
reroll.
with 4 successes, you're able to kind of pinpoint where this, what Sarah was talking about. You do notice it is kind of, it's closer to Pensport, and there's kind of a warehouse there that you're kind of staking out. You're kind of checking out.
Yeah, sure. I just kind of want to see who's coming and going, and
yeah, go ahead and make a wits awareness check.
It's awareness. Oh yeah, that's right. Awareness is low because I trusted everyone else to have that. going into solo, but we have good.
That was a
wits,
mistake.
That was 100% a mistake, my friend.
Someone in the group has to take perception, right?
Molly. Molly is your perception, and you do not want Molly to be your perception.
Let's see.
I don't-
What is my? No.
You can re-roll that one if you want to. Use willpower.
Yeah, sure.
Probably should if she's saying you could probably use a willpower.
You can use a willpower. I mean, I
I'm
will
pulling
say
up
it
the-
with everyone from now
True.
on. I just keep forgetting. But you can always use a willpower as long as you have them.
There you go.
And look at that. You got 2 successes. You are able to kind of watch as people come and go. How long do you stay and kind of stake this out here?
I probably stay about 3 or 4 hours.
Okay. As you do that, you kind of don't. You kind of stay there, and you're very very vigilant in watching people kind of come and go, and you do kind of clock some people that kind of come in and out. There's not a whole lot of people that do, but you see like 1 or 2. And as you're kind of, sitting there and watching, you don't notice as someone comes up behind you and just kind of, hey, what you doing?
Who is this person that I look at?
You look at this person, you see a young lady, probably not really dressed like to work at the docks. She kind of has like the streetwear on. She has a hoodie on. She has kind of dark hair. Goodness.
Is this
Blonde
just River?
bangs. No, it's not River. Actually, you just see someone who looks like this.
Oh no!
I need a Mel voice.
She just
I love
kind of,
I mean,
yeah.
I'm happy.
What you doing?
I think like I look at her, like I turn around slowly. I'm very slow as I turn around.
Hi, what's?
I'm watching. What are you doing? Just watching and hanging out and.
I was just,
Oh,
hanging out. What are you doing here?
can I insight her?
Yeah, go ahead.
Insight. Okay. It's insight. Wits, right? Wits insight.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
insight, baby. My favorite
Okay.
stats.
I have like.
Oh!
Are you fucking kidding me?
Willpower,
You can always
willpower.
use a willpower to re-roll those 2.
God.
He's my best friend.
God. Like.
If you would like to
Every
use a
stat-
willpower, you can re-roll those 2 that you missed.
Please do.
Okay, I will say with that, she seems genuinely curious why you're kind of watching.
It's not like she's like, is she like a quote unquote guard here?
No, I mean she doesn't look it. She doesn't seem to be, immediately hostile towards you.
Would I be able to tell if she is kind or not?
Do you have any abilities to tell if she is kind or not?
Probably not. 99% sure I don't. Nope. I can like stand in one place really hard, but I can't do that.
Go ahead and make a wits medicine check.
All right, we're not willpowering this one. This is too much.
Got
Medicine.
this.
Don't
gonna
say
tell
that
myself.
before you roll, okay?
You can always rouse the blood too, and you can get
Yeah.
2 extra die.
No, it's fine. We're just gonna. I can't tell. I can't tell. We just can't tell. It's fine.
Oh,
Yeah, you
no.
can't really tell. She might be kind. She might be human, or she might be kind. She might be kindred. You're not exactly sure.
Josh knows this is kindred, but
Yeah.
I'm kind of just relaxing here, and he kind of just like I assume he's like crouched
you're-
on the ground.
Yeah. I kind of imagine you were crouched on the ground, and she kind of just squats next to. She kind of just like right in your ear, just kind of like, "Hey, what are you doing?" Um,
I'm not doing much of anything. I like keep my.
it looks like you're staking out that warehouse.
Why would I care about a stupid warehouse? You know,
Because there's drug pushers in there.
drug pushers. Like, how do you know?
Huh? Because I'm staking them out too.
I like raise an eyebrow. Why?
For fun.
So like, who do they sell drugs to?
Kids.
So, one of my tenants. Don't kill the uninvolved. Oh, it's not my. It's my touchstones is never expose children to violence. Um, drugs very much do lead to violence.
They
Um,
do. They do.
I think there's like something that strikes him. So, do you care what happens to them in there?
No.
Why don't we just kill them?
We could just kill them.
I think he like smiles.
How long have you been kind of staking this place out?
DM, how long would it have been? Like an hour or two, maybe?
Yeah, like an hour and a half. You're probably halfway through the 3 hours that you said you wanted to kind of stake out here. Actually, I'll say if you want to stake out for 3 hours, it's probably been about two and a half.
All right, so 2-ish hours within that range. I've been out here for about a couple of hours, not too long. I mean, if they're just kind. There's no way they can. Oh, I don't think he says kind. That's right, because this is but he doesn't know who this is.
Yeah.
I mean, if they're just a bunch of guys, He tries to find the words. I'm pretty good at. I got into like a lot of fights, so I can like handle myself. Does this person look like a teenager?
She looks like she is either like late teens, early 20s. Like she doesn't have like a total baby face.
Oh, I take that back. Actually, I don't think he'd say let's kill them.
She's probably like first, second year in college.
Okay, I don't think he would. What kind of vibes does she give me? Like, based on me talking to her, and the, I guess, insight check I did earlier, does she strike me as someone who like grew up in the streets, or?
What was your insight check on her? You got a 2. I would say what you kind of pick up is like she might not have grew up in the streets. She's a little hard to pin down, honestly. There's a little bit of yeah, I would say that. She's a little hard to pin down.
So, like, do you know these guys?
No. I just kind of heard rumors about them.
Okay. How many do you know? Have you been watching this place?
For a little bit now.
Like how long's a little bit?
I see there's probably, if we can, how long's a little bit? A couple days, 2 or 3 days.
How many do they usually have inside?
So, from what I kind of picked up, there's about 3 people that are there all the time, and then they have people who kind of come and go. So if we can kind of get it where it's only the 3 inside, we might be able to. I mean, if that's crazy that we're just talking about killing people. I
for
just
the
want to
record,
put that out.
if he didn't know she was kindred, he wouldn't have said let's kill them.
Okay.
I just want to take, yeah.
But I mean, there's about 3 of them. in there that kind of stay in there. Um, can I ask what you're doing here? Why you're staking them out?
I mean, he kind of scratches his head. He's not a good liar.
Mhm.
I just want to see what they're doing.
Okay, that's fair. Well, they're definitely like doing some drug activity in there.
Why do you want to? Do you just want to stake them out to see what they're doing too?
A little bit. Yeah, I mean, yeah, a little bit.
Did they just?
Sorry, no, go ahead.
Do they just have like guns and stuff?
Yeah, mostly. It's mostly just guns.
Okay. You've been doing this for a while. I mean, So there's no, and you're just staking them out because
they're pushing drugs to kids.
And you want to stop them?
You know, maybe kind of.
I
Just,
mean,
you know.
You don't really. I don't mean to be mean or anything, but you don't really seem like someone who can, protect yourself. You should probably
I know how to use a gun. So if like they catch me, I can kind of, do
Bang.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yes, I can. She actually hears somebody in her head say "bang bang," and she's like, "Yes, that."
So I like look on her. Does she have a gun on her that I can see?
Go ahead and make a. I think is it wits and is there investigation or is it just awareness? Is there investigation?
I know awareness is like the equivalence of perception.
Yeah, I think it's just. Oh no, there is investigation. Go ahead and make a wits investigation check.
That's better than my.
Than your perception, your wits awareness.
Yes, by 1 die. Let's see. Hell yeah.
Yeah, she's got something on her.
I mean, you shouldn't be carrying that around you. I mean, are you even old enough to like have one?
Yes.
I squint at her.
She kind of like gives him a look like, yeah, duh.
I mean, I don't mean to be like mean or anything or rude. You could probably handle yourself, but you're still kind of young. I feel like you shouldn't get involved with something like this.
You're young.
I'm older.
How much older?
Like, I don't know. And he starts counting on his
20?
hand. I'm like 30.
Bullshit.
I'm 30. I imagine that. Would I have an ID on me, DM?
Do you carry?
Would I, as a kindred?
Do you?
I mean,
that's an Oliver thing. Does Oliver keep his ID on him?
I imagine so. I don't see a reason. I personally don't see a reason to not, unless there's like a VTM reason why you wouldn't have one.
I mean, as long as you don't have like a mask that says otherwise, then I mean, yeah, you can carry one around.
Yeah, I show her my ID. I'm like, look.
I hope his ID says that he's like 21.
It does in fact like give a date that says he's like 28 years old, and she kind of, it's like, okay.
Yeah, so like, this isn't a place for kids.
Well, fine. I won't help you then. But there's like 3 guys in there with guns. I'm just saying. Look, I know how to make myself, you know. I can handle myself. I know how to like not get hurt. You don't have to worry about me, I promise.
How?
What do you mean how? I'm sneaky. You didn't hear me, did you?
He thinks
When I
about
picked-
that. Okay, well,
I could have been right up behind you and bang, bang. You wouldn't even know.
yeah, I'd probably be fine from. I think he's like mumbles to himself like, that probably wouldn't bother me. Even though it definitely would hurt. That would hurt, I guess. Okay. Shit. She's not exactly a child. Fine, just.
You can make another wits insight check if you would like on her. You've talked to her enough. This is a little bit more than like a, you know, a cursory sort of thing.
Wait.
You could, if you want to use willpower, you can go ahead and reroll those too.
I have 1 willpower left.
I will say, if you do kind of lose all that superficial willpower, you will be kind of taking some damages. Not damages, but what's the word? There will be consequences. That sounds ominous.
Okay, I'll stick to the 2 remain.
Yeah, I mean, this kid is for some reason really confident, and you don't know why.
I'll do it, and I just can't. I just gotta remember I can't use willpower for the rest of the session, and hope to God I don't need it.
Let me check something. Let me
Oops.
So I think, before you do that, let me
okay.
inform you what exactly will happen. Because I do know you'll be taking some negatives if you don't have any willpower left.
After this, I'll only have 1.
You only have 1 after this?
Yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, you can do this without any negatives.
Okay. I swear to all that is holy in the world. Okay.
Yeah, 3. She's probably a little bit more than she seems. There's more here. There's more here at work than she's probably not just a freshman in college.
So who taught you to use a gun?
Oh, my friend. Why? Who's asking?
Can you show me how you hide?
She kind of squints at you a little bit, and she's like, "Who's asking?"
I don't think I have a way to there aren't too many people around, I'm assuming.
No, there's not too many people around.
Okay, I think I will show her. I don't know how long this lasts. I gotta read this. A skill roll required. Cost 1 rouse check. Nah, it's not worth it. Is it worth the check? One second. If a vampire has time to prepare, no roll is required. As a reaction, you can use. As a reaction, you can use during sudden fall. Activate the power requires wits plus survival at a difficulty 3 roll. Um. Do you know what a kindred is? Does that like ring a bell?
Okay, so now we're okay. Yeah. Yeah, I know what a kindred is
Why'd you just say so?
because it's funny.
Okay, so we're gonna go.
I didn't know you could.
Huh?
It's kind of. Yeah, no, I just thought it was funny because like I don't think you kind of picked it up for a little bit.
Could you tell like I was?
Yeah,
That's fucked up.
look, I got the site.
I don't think he knows what that even means.
That's fair. I don't think a lot of people would know what that means.
So are we gonna go in there? We're gonna fucking kill those guys, right?
Yeah, if you want to.
Fuck yeah.
So, like, are we doing this tonight, or do you want to do it another night? I'm good with whatever.
Are there more than 3 guys in there right now?
I think right now there's about 4. So we just got to be careful. If we want to go now, or we can wait until another night and clean this up.
All right, meet me here tomorrow. I'm Ollie, by the way. You probably saw it on my ID.
I am Georgina.
Okay, can I just call you Georgie?
You can just call me Georgie, yeah.
Okay, Georgie.
Hey, are you... I do have to ask, do you have a coterie?
Yeah, I got a coterie.
Do you know any other kindred?
Yeah, I know a couple. Why?
Okay, that's cool. This is really awkward. Are you Camarilla or are you Anarch? Or are you Sabat? You could be Sabat.
Well, I mean, Camarilla usually have like a better, like sophisticated way of speaking. I'm not Camarilla.
You're not Camarilla? Okay, great. Do you have a coterie?
Yeah, why?
Okay, don't tell him I was here.
Why?
Because I'm not supposed to be in the city right now.
What did she say?
I'm not supposed to be here.
Like, here as in...
Like, here is in Philadelphia.
Is it my job to, like, take care of things like this?
Yeah, technically.
Fuck! I think he actually says that out loud.
She found the hound.
What?
No, he says fuck out loud.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. I mean, it's not that hard. Why? Why'd you...
Fuck.
What's up, Ollie? What? You seem a little stressed all of a sudden.
He starts like pacing.
What? Look, I know it's not, it's not conventional. It's, but I'm like trying to get in and out of here, like really quick. Like I know, like, you're supposed to like show me to like the Anarch, who's the Anarch Barons, but like, I'm just gonna be in and out. I promise. No big deal. Cross my heart.
Okay, you know what? I think I can handle those 3 guys. You just just leave.
I
I'll act like
Yeah.
I never saw you.
I can't leave.
Why not?
Alright, fine, I'll leave.
That was a lie. I can leave anytime I want.
I can't leave. Why? Good point.
Yeah, sure, I'll leave. Okay. Alright, I guess
I'm
it was
gonna
nice.
say that.
It was
I'm
nice
gonna say,
meeting you. It was nice meeting you, Ollie. I'll sorry to never see you again.
let's just act like we've never seen each other, okay? You're good at hiding. You probably just got away from me.
This is such a strange conversation. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Good luck with the people in the warehouse.
He takes like a deep breath and just waves and just goes the other way.
Yep, and yeah, you go the other way,
Ooh.
and I mean you don't hear her leave or anything like that. Do you plan on attacking this warehouse tonight, or are you just kind of staking it out for now?
He'll do it tonight. He'll wait until there's just 3 people though.
Okay, we'll come back to you then.
Cool.
Tamina, what are you
Yes.
doing tonight?
When is my appointment with the Tremers?
I'm not sure if I established it. We'll say either tonight or tomorrow night. I think he gave you kind of a, show up at this, like, I will be here from this time to this time. Show up anytime in that kind of range.
When
I will
am I
have the
yeah.
I will have your resources ready for you.
And when am I supposed to meet Aurelio?
2 days from now.
Okay, we'll just go tonight. We might as well just go tonight. So that I can have even more plausible deniability for what's going on with the Hound. I have no idea what you're talking about. I was with the Tremere Primogen all night.
Yep, you can go ahead and do that. You can show up. He actually gives you an address in Kensington.
Kensington is up here. Okay.
Yes. You find your way to a kind of this nice little house on the Schuylkill. Are you fine? And like I would say, like in this nice building on the Schuylkill.
Okay.
You go up. Yep.
I go up and I introduce myself.
Yep. I was gonna say you knock on the door. And as you do, Arthur opens the door. He says,
Which one's Arthur? Oh
Miss-
god, I gotta scroll.
gotta scroll.
Okay. Oh,
Sister Coterie Sires.
yeah, I found him. Hello.
Good evening, Mr. Rani. I heard, I was told that you'll be coming to look at some materials.
Yes. I look forward to learning from the Tremere.
He says, of course. Follow me, please.
No, this is about the ghost info. and wraith info. Spirit shit. Yeah, she makes small talk and asks how he's settling into Philly and not Philly. We're in Philly. Are we in Philly?
Yeah, we're in Philly.
Okay.
We're in Philly.
How he's settling into Philly and etc.
Things are going well. We are the establishment of the Chantry is coming along quite nicely. There's still a lot of work to be done, but we're sure within time we will be up and running. How are things? How are you? How are you doing? How are everything? How is everything?
Things are... It's interesting having freedom from... Having the freedom to wander on my own after so long, and I am enjoying it. I like being able to stretch my wings. And I think I like the city quite a bit.
I'm glad to hear that.
This is not related to this conversation, but something just struck me. Out of curiosity, they plopped us here-ish, right?
Yeah, where that purple circle is like around where your domain is.
And then basically almost everything south of us is Anarch except for River's one little slice, right?
Yeah, for the most part.
And then most of the Cam are north of us, right?
So there is honestly a lot of crossing over of territory just because basically Camarilla doesn't really recognize the fact that Anarchs have territory here.
Mm-hmm.
So like you'll find them a little intermingled until, you know, territory wars start going on. Like you do know that you know, Arenio kind of deals from your conversation with the Anarchs, you know that Arenio kind of deals with the docks in Fishtown. A lot of things along the Schuylkill. You know, Kai has most of the south, and you know that goodness, Maggie has a lot of like the what is it? The northwest sort of Manayuk, Ruxenburg, Wissahickon Park, Germantown. You know that they kind of patrol that a little bit, and there might be like they might have other kind of barons that deal up here or up in the east, but for the most part, like those are the ones that you have met.
Okay.
Camarilla doesn't really recognize it all that much. So, like, River is technically an Anarch territory, but also, like, Cam doesn't recognize it as Anarch territory, so...
Yeah. I was just curious, because I was starting to see a pattern, and I'm like, wait a minute, did they just put us there to be extra annoying?
No, they put you in Center City, just... They plopped you in Center City, on the same street that, you know, Enzo's is on.
Got it. I was just
what
curious.
they did there.
But yeah, I'm perfectly polite to Arthur, you know, the whole time.
He's perfectly polite to you as well. He doesn't really, you know, open up all that much. He's not really like a warm and sunny type of person. He's a very much like get down to business. Though less so, I will say less so than kind of Ambrose was. He's a little less prickly than him.
Yeah.
I will say he does kind of watch over your shoulder as you are reading, just to make sure that you do not kind of venture too far. He actually sits you down at a table with some books that have basically, it is marked they have marked out sections that you can read.
If I open the book, please tell me that there are like little pieces of paper over the words I'm not allowed to read.
The redacted words, yeah. Honestly, yeah. There's probably a little bit of that. You know, nothing. But for the most part, it's not so much words, but there are like paragraphs.
Yeah.
There are like post-it notes a little bit where you are not allowed to read.
And that's fine. I'm not here to make waves on this one.
Yeah, you've got a major boon. Like they're doing something they don't normally do.
Yeah, I'm not here to make trouble. I'm here to learn how to fight ghosts and wraiths.
Go ahead and make an intelligence academics as you are kind of absorbing this information.
Intelligence academics. Let's go ahead and willpower, because we can.
Fuck yeah.
We want lots of successes. So 5 successes.
5 successes. Yeah, you do a really good job of just kind of absorbing this information. You learn quite a bit. I will give you the specifics of it. But what I can tell you right now is that the best way you're going to fight a ghost is with ways to control them. So, like, if you can find something's anchor and, like, you have one of the Clans of Death or someone who can help you with Oblivion or with Oblivion powers, is probably going to be your best bet. There is some blood magic that can kind of work with this, but it's a little difficult because ghosts don't have blood. But this is definitely going to be it's going to be a little tricky from what you pick up, but I will give you more of the details of that.
Yeah,
and we come to them.
I'm assuming I don't get to take notes. Is that correct?
No, I don't think he would let you take notes.
Okay. I would have asked beforehand to be as above board as possible.
Yeah, and he kindly, lets you know, like, we would not feel comfortable with that, only if this information got out, with also, this is for your eyes only. While we do know that you will be relaying it to your coterie, we would prefer that this sort of knowledge doesn't get out any other way.
Of course. I believe I've retained most of the information. I'm very grateful for the opportunity.
He kind of nods and he says, we understand that this is very much a business transaction. We will let you know when we would like to call that boon in as well. As it is to the Chantry.
Of course. And I out of character, I put conditions like it doesn't directly harm me or the prince, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. It doesn't go against the prince, it doesn't go against you, and it doesn't go against your coterie.
Excellent.
And Ambrose said he would respect that.
Okay. And I think that she would, offer him a hand to shake and say, again, grateful. If you ever want to learn from me, I'm happy to exchange knowledge again. And she smiles.
Us as well. Take care, Miss Tarani.
You as well, Mr. Forsyth. And I leave.
Yes. Now that Molly is back.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. Now that Molly is back, we will go ahead and we can kind of resolve what's going on here. Molly, you are making your way to Armani, who has been very patiently pacing for a good part of a little bit now.
I probably like as soon as I'm there, I like knock on the door. Like just trying to feel out like is he gonna come to the door? What is he home? Like that kind of jazz.
You would just hear something flip over, and then he'll go.
Told you not to pull on it. I'll fix it. Hang on. I'll fix it later, darling, okay? Good night, baby. Love you.
I thought that was in character, and I was like, this is a different way of speaking with him.
Sorry.
No, it's so good.
No, it was
It's so
great.
good.
I was just like sitting there going, she never talks to Armani that way. What?
No. Layla has a Pomni plush in the little ball fell off of her hat. So I tried to sew it back on, but it's just it's not solid enough for me to sew it correctly, so it's really fucking hard. And it already fell apart. So I was trying to let her know it's okay, it's fine, I'll fix it later. I'm so sorry. We can go back in time a little bit. I probably hear something slam Armani.
Yep.
And then what?
That he'll go pull open the entranceway to his smaller haven within the club.
As soon as he opens the door, she gets one good look at him and goes, I couldn't get a hold of you. You need to feed. Now.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Did you shatter another phone?
He just looks back towards the wall where the
Probably
phone
where
bit
there's a hole.
No, the phone is embedded in the wall, is what happened.
Yeah. That's pretty much. Yep.
Come on, let's get you down to the club.
He will say minimal things and walk there.
She will just kind of she less has to babysit and more just she's just worried. So she'll wait and let him feed, but she's very insistent that he you go and feed now. You need to do this.
Okay, Armani, you are an extortionist. Are you gonna try to extort some people tonight, or are you gonna just go with whatever?
I think the mood is to go with whatever, or if he could find someone that needs a favor real quick, I'll go with that.
Okay, do you know your feeding role?
No. I can get it in 2 seconds. Hold your horses.
There's horses being held, friend.
Strength or manipulation plus intimidation.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that.
Can I offer my assistance?
Yeah, go ahead and take an additional eye with that, Armani.
You may not need it, but Molly probably is pretty worried about it.
Hold the phone, the battery. I am changing it as we speak. Shit.
It's in the wall. What do you mean?
Okay, I can hear again.
Oh, perfect.
I just saw Leah's light going. I was like, damn it, did he talk a shit again?
You're good.
All right. In this case, I think just because how he is, it's probably gonna be more forceful than manipulation. It will be intimidation and strength.
You may take an additional die with that, friend.
Thank
Molly's
you.
helping. You're welcome.
Yeah, I would say if you ask Sapphire, she can probably get someone on the phone. Just boss needs to see you.
Yeah,
Boss
that
needs
too.
to beat your face in.
Yeah, basically. So yeah, go ahead and make your strength intimidation.
Yep. The difficulty.
Difficulty, we'll say it's in your club. We'll say a 2.
Okay. You'll see it in 3 to 5 business months.
Your
Sometimes it's just how
turnaround
it be.
times are getting longer. We need to talk about your performance.
I know.
Oh, thank God.
Holy shit.
Thank
Taking that extra
fuck.
Fuck yeah.
All right.
You are
Yeah, I
so
will say that-
lucky.
All right, so this guy like walks in here. He's like, "Hey, boss," and you just fucking go ham.
Molly's like outside the door, just kind of like checking her watch. If she like hears screams, she's like,
Basically, go ahead. We're gonna make a hunger frenzy check. Let me check that real quick.
Oh no.
I
Oh.
would like to mention I am trying to keep a slight eye. I don't have to babysit him, but like I
No,
am
you-
like.
Every night is boys' night.
I
Wait. God
Molly-
damn it!
have you and I had these issues, knock on wood?
No. I
You,
Very
you got
rarely
all
am hungry.
eternity.
I got all eternity,
Oh!
baby.
Thank God.
Oh, thank God.
Let me re-roll those successes.
Don't you fucking dare.
You would too.
Can I willpower until they all fail?
Kevin on a daily basis.
I just narratively think it'd be more fun.
Exactly.
I
Who's gonna
narratively
stop
think this
him?
is what my character would do.
Exactly. Who's gonna
God.
stop him?
This is what my character would do. Let's say.
I hate that so much.
Oh, no, I don't want to go to page 207,000.
Oh, I think you do.
Yes, I think there's something good there. I think I heard something good there.
Something like that. All right.
494.
Okay, so yeah, three just beats it to resist that frenzy. So you can feed down, basically to 4. This guy though is like, he's not doing great. He's unconscious.
Molly like peeks in and is like, "Fuck's sake."
I mean, the good news is you are in your own club. This is your own guy. So like it's not, it's not the worst situation. And he's not dead. He's like on death's door, but he's not dead.
Oh dear.
He's not dead, he's just working on it.
Yeah, basically.
I hope your
Molly
dudes
looks
are
in.
super loyal, man.
Molly looks in and goes, "Do you need an Uber? I think he needs a hospital."
Sapphire, take care of it.
Do you want me to grab her?
Yes, please.
Yep, I gotcha.
Whew.
And she'll go and run and grab Sapphire.
And he's gonna go to get a change of clothes.
Probably
Yep,
a good
and
idea.
you absolutely can grab her. And she's like, "Yeah, I'll take care of it.
Thanks, Sapphire. You're wonderful.
I know."
I love Sapphire.
I love her. She's so great. Molly's like, "Yeah, this girl's rad." She knows what
Yeah.
she's fucking doing.
Yeah, she'll clean up your mess.
Armani has plenty enough of those already.
It's fine.
Mhm.
It was a lot. It was a lot less painful than our previous 5 hungers.
Thank God.
But yeah,
So
Sapphire takes him out, and you guys are left alone.
Better?
Much. Thank you.
You're welcome. I figured when I couldn't get a hold of you based on last night,
Yeah.
you were probably pacing your apartment for whatever fucking reason. I don't know why you're so hesitant some days, but I get it. At least
See,
on some level.
If I go outside with like that, someone else is gonna get fucked up, and I'd rather also not break the masquerade. So,
That's fair.
and
Well, ahead.
Yeah. No, yeah. So what's happening today?
Well, I don't know if you have anything on your plan now. Ollie's a cuck, and
Yeah, that I knew.
yeah, just had to make sure that was reinforced.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? I am gonna go hang out with Daniela for a little bit today. So that'll be cool, and maybe Calvin.
All right. They're cool kids. They'll be fine. I'm
They
sure
are
that
the
will.
cool kids. I'm
sure
sure
that'll
I'll
go
cramp
fine.
their style.
Oh, most definitely, yeah. I guess I can go back to looking for Marlena.
That's probably a good idea. Now that you're less hangry.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't have been able to deal with that if I had to buy. But anyway, thank you.
As always, glad to be of assistance. She like mock bows.
I ain't gonna touch that one. But all right, I'll let
got
you.
things to do.
Yeah.
So, I'll see you later.
See, you go do your things. I'll
Try not to get in trouble.
find someplace to go. Shit.
Well, I'd say text me, but that may be a problem for you.
Right. Yeah, I'll go get a new phone. That's where I'll start.
I think you should start there. And she'll kind of wink and she'll get going.
Yeah, and he'll go unembed his phone from the wall to take out the SIM card.
Boy.
Because that's his main phone.
Yep. I kind of figured.
And then go to buy a new phone. Swear to God, if I run to Milena buying a new phone.
Your hands almost touch at the Walmart as you're picking up order phones.
New phone, who dis?
You look up and gaze into her eyes.
Shit, Walmart's gone.
Oh man.
But yeah, you can go buy yourself a new burner phone. Let everybody know that, hey, I got a new number.
I mean, if you got the SIM, you might not even need to change the number.
It's good to like change it up every once in a while, though, just because
That's
you know.
also true.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he'll do
We a
that.
bunch of vampires, yeah.
He'll buy 2 phones.
Excellent.
Excellent.
We'll buy 2 phones.
Yep, the burner and then the replacement for the main one, so he could actually have the numbers.
All right. I will say that's easy enough to do. And you were just looking for Marlena tonight?
Yep.
All right. Where do you go?
Well, she was not at the pier, so I think it's best to continue. Either continue going south or look for some populated area, a populated area. Let's see, maybe.
I will say, go ahead and make a which streetwise.
That was less than 3 to 5 business months, so that was nice.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Remember that.
The thought occurs to you that you could go to Camden.
Yeah, he'll go to Camden.
Okay.
Where's Camden?
Camden is like right here. It's kind of.
Oh, you want to go across the river? Okay. I can't imagine how this could go
Oh
wrong.
boy,
We'll
At least
come
he
back to
got
that one.
first.
he's gonna get exactly what he's looking for.
Yeah, we'll come back to that one. As you go towards, you got. I don't know don't think the ferry runs that late at night, but you could probably find a way, whether you just kind of walk across the bridge or otherwise. Or take a car across the bridge. You could do that too. But you are able to get to Camden. We'll come back to that one in a minute. Because I need to prepare for that.
Oh no.
He went in full SWAT territory.
Yeah. Did anyone warn him?
Molly told him not to get in trouble. Listen, I can only
He
do so
knows.
much.
Yeah, I was about to say, I could have sworn someone told him. Which is fine, you know, do what you do, boo, but oh boy.
I will say with two successes, you do get that you could go across the river.
Not the best idea. Where
But the one I'm doing. No.
I don't know. Oh, he was in Pensport.
This is gonna be fun in a hot minute. Molly,
Yeah,
because I kind of want to hit this tonight.
I feel that.
You meet at Enzo's. It's about 10 o'clock. Daniela is there. She says, "Hey,
Hey,
it's good to see you. I'm glad you showed up and everything."
yeah. I said I'd be here, so I'm here. How are you?
I'm good. You know,
Insight check.
yeah. Go ahead and insight check her.
I'm sorry, you can finish your sentence. It's just
She's like, adjusting to, I still feel like I'm kind of adjusting to Philadelphia, but, everything.
yeah. No, I understand. It's different. It's different. For sure. 3 of 2.
3 of 2? Yeah. You can kind of tell, like, that's a loaded thing to ask her. How was she doing? She didn't mean to, like, come off as, like, maybe she didn't kind of notice that she was like, "Whoo, that's a big one." that's a big can of worms. But also, like, you're here to kind of delve into that a little bit.
Right. Well, that's kind of just Molly in a nutshell. Like, she wants to know, like, what the people around her are feeling.
Yeah.
Because it fascinates her on some level as well.
Mhm.
But at the same time, she's like, I kind of need to know what the vibe is here. Like, what are we getting into? What's the vibe?
And I think she kind of, like, definitely kind of reflects that back onto you, and she's like, how are you doing? How's everything? We don't really like hang out all that much. Like, we end up in, like, the same place at the same time sometimes. But you know.
I wish we got to hang out more. I feel like the only people I really talk to are Monty and my coterie. And sometimes you need other friends, you know?
Yeah, no, I get that. Yeah, let's take a walk. Let's take a walk.
That'd be great. How do you feel about bikes? She gives her like a devilish grin.
I've never been on a bike before.
Would you
but
like to?
I'm sure. Yeah.
Awesome. We'll take a ride over to the Schuylkill. And
Sounds great.
we'll look for the overlook. I'm sure the Schuylkill has some kind of overlook.
I'm sorry. I keep calling this the Schuylkill. This is the Delaware. This is the Schuylkill over here.
Go wherever.
The Schuylkill
Yeah.
is where you think it is in your heart.
Yeah, exactly.
The Schuylkill is in my heart. It's telling me the right place, which is, through University City, Center City. This is the Delaware. But yeah, you can go towards the Schuylkill. And kind of just chill. Do you go anywhere in particular?
I do say, like, you know how some places have, like, those like motorized overlooks, like where you can go up in like a little cart and like you can just kind of like enjoy a view.
Yeah, I could say you can probably find one of those. If you want to drive away, like, I think probably like closer to like Manayuk, Winfield, you can probably find some.
Yeah, we'll do that because we're driving, so it shouldn't be a big deal. All right. I'd say like once we're up there. So, your sire.
Yeah.
Tell me about this. What had you so uncomfortable?
He's just... I don't know if you... The Tremere are weird. We're weird.
I mean, I'm Hakata. I can relate to weird.
Like, it's just... They had this whole, like, you know... He's tried to kind of explain it to me. Him and Arthur tried to kind of explain it to both Dana and I. And just... It's... Like, there was this whole thing where there was a pyramid, but then it fell, and now... You know, it's... They're still trying to, like, cling to that kind of old ideal that, you know, because they're older, they kind of have, you know, more access to information and things like that. Which,
Hierarchy.
you know... What?
Hierarchy.
Yeah, they have this kind of really archaic hierarchy, and I don't... You know... It's...
doesn't-
Okay.
No, go ahead.
So, my sire's complicated. I have a really complicated relationship with all of them.
Tell me about it. What, if you don't mind me asking, why did you get turned in the first place? I feel like you, as much as you fit into being kindred.
I don't fit in.
Exactly.
Okay, we're just gonna rule that one out right away. I don't particularly fit in.
There's nothing wrong with that.
You know, you know how parents, you know, just sometimes have like an oopsie baby. That was kind of me.
I can relate to that a little bit, actually. Yeah.
You too? What happened?
Promise to keep a secret?
I mean,
I'll
I
keep yours
really-
if you keep mine.
I was gonna say, I'm really hoping you're gonna keep my secret, because I feel like if I kind of expose myself here, it's not gonna be great for me. So
Yeah.
yeah, I will definitely keep your secret if you kind of keep mine.
Absolutely. Can I insight check her on I'm assuming she's being very honest.
Yeah, you
But-
can insight check her if you would like.
Yeah. I don't want to do the Katie thing and blindly trust. 5 of 2.
5 of 2. Yeah, she is being very honest. She's being very trusting, and to the point where it's like there's a little bit of naivete there.
Yeah.
Like she wants to trust you so bad.
Yeah,
Which is she's doing the Katie thing, honestly.
This is just me. God damn it. God damn it, Leah. All right, fine. We'll go there. Yeah. Molly probably, like, her face probably drops in a way that's, like, less... more realization that, like, this girl wholly wants to trust her, and she's not about to betray that.
Yeah.
So she, like, holds out her pinky. Like, they're little high schoolers.
Yeah, and she takes it.
Yeah. Before this, I lived in New Orleans. I worked as a phlebotomist studying different blood diseases, and I stumbled upon kindred blood. And someone in the mob in New Orleans did not like that. So I'm more of the oopsie than anything. My discovery was more of an oopsie. And they had given me the choice to either die or become kindred. And in most ways, it was a choice without a choice. I was already dying. So, yeah. I'm this way and left my family. And I just can't seem to escape Saint, period. So yeah, I get it. Complicated is my whole language. What happened to you?
So, I will say there are some things I can't tell you, but what I do know, Dane and I, we were roommates in John Hopkins. We are both, we were dorm mates, and I noticed that she was acting really weird for a while. She changed all her classes to night classes, weird things like that. And I just made sure that I wanted to make sure she was okay and everything. I thought it was depression until one day she came home and she was really irritable, and I don't remember much after that. From what Dana told me, she went looking for Arthur, and because she'd freaked out, she was, rightly scared. She couldn't find Arthur. She only found Ambrose. And Ambrose basically told her that, he would turn me, but he owed her, or she owed him.
Oh, wow.
So now we're all, like I said, don't tell anyone. I know Dana will be pissed, but
I wouldn't.
She really is my best friend.
I'm glad you have someone like that for you. That's hard. It's extremely hard to just be thrown into it. If it makes you... Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
If it makes you feel better, I'm not doing all that much except dealing with a problem across the river with the prince. For the prince, not with the prince, sorry. I'm just looking into a couple things on goals. So I mean, I'm really not that busy. You can always... I know I seem scary. I'm this weird Hekata vampire. I like BDSM and I cut bodies open for a living.
Yeah, that's I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm pretty vanilla. That's a whole lot. But I do appreciate it.
Yeah, if you need someone just to hang out with. Yeah.
It's like I miss Dana. She's always off doing something, and they always have her doing something, or at least either they have her doing something or she's off somewhere. And I mean, at least Calvin's been there, but He's
Calvin
also a
seems
whole
like-
wreck.
Calvin seems like a good boy.
Calvin's really good. He's Malk and he's got his issues, but he's,
Yeah.
I think he can kind of pick up that, this has all been sort of a whirlwind.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like it's been a year and I still really don't know. I still feel like I don't know what I'm doing.
It's been 5 and I still don't know what I'm doing. We just take it day by day.
Yeah, night by night, honestly.
Night by night. Yes. See 5 years and I still can't distinguish it correctly. It's fine. Let's go do something fun. Just regular old clubbing. Just a taste back into what our lives were as kind. Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. She'll take her back down to
Actually-
Lander.
Actually, instead of clubbing, I'm not gonna lie to you, like I'll go clubbing to kind of like I'll go clubbing, but it's not really my favorite thing. I have like this bookstore I can take you to.
Her eyes light up.
It's kind of like they stay open until like 2 a.m. So I'll go hang out there sometimes.
You're speaking my language. Yeah. Tell me where the bookstore is. We'll drive there.
And yeah, she will do that for you.
Awesome.
But yeah, and you guys have a nice night with books. Books are
I'm
great.
so down with that. Books are great. I mean, she's technically like she was a phlebotomist. Like she's a fucking nerd, man. Like
Yeah, and like she's, and you definitely figure out like your girl is also pretty nerdy.
hell yeah. Like yeah, she's BDSM and she's a mortician, but like she is still a nerd on the inside. Like it's just
Oh yeah.
many layers. That's wonderful. I love this girl so much. She's very Katie coded, and thank you for that, Leah. Thank you.
Danielle's a fun character.
She's such a good girl.
So glad you decided to hang out with her.
Too.
All right. We're gonna switch over.
Yeet.
Let's see. Oliver, you're gonna hit this. You're gonna hit this place tonight, right?
Oh heck yeah!
All right. I think you you wait until there are only 3 people in there, as per what Georgina said. I will say that they do have firearms. How would you go about this? Are you gonna fight them? Are you gonna, like fisticuffs fight them? Are you gonna what you gonna do?
I think like he goes in there. Well, I think he goes to like their front door, and he's just like the first guy that answers. He's like, "Hey,
What's up? Can I help you with something?"
so you guys sell like fucked up shit here, right?"
Who's asking?
Why does everyone here say that? Don't worry about it. It doesn't matter. So
Well, fucking beat it. What are you doing here?
Yeah, sure, good idea. And then I'm gonna grow my claws and slash his throat.
Okay,
That
is
applies to
that
rouse
a...
check.
Okay, rouse check for me, please, then.
I'll post it, but
Alright, go ahead and make a strength brawl check.
strength. Oh no, we click brawl, then we click strength.
Okay,
Okay.
3. So they're, since you got them kind of surprised, they will take, their defenses only go down, or is only 1, so you will end up doing 4 damage to this guy. I believe that's a lot for him.
Pain.
Yeah, that's a shit ton of damage. And you definitely have, like, the other 2 guys.
Holy shit. I'd be 2 health away from dead. Like,
Yeah, let me see something real quick.
Yeah, no, there's a big difference between front line and back line in this game.
Lil bit.
oh, by the way, Molly, you would have gotten a text from Tamina as soon as she left, like, oh, I have so much to share.
She takes a picture of like her and Daniela reading books in like the back of a bookstore, probably in between aisles.
You get a text back, where?
she of course asked Daniela before like inviting her. Oh.
Yeah, sure, of course, if she wants to hang out.
But she would absolutely.
Yeah, the nerd who writes about obscure pre-Islamic Arabia would love to go to the bookstore.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh my gosh, please just tell me where these things are. Mortals. Okay. Let me see.
The bookstore open at 12:30 at night? Fuck yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's fucking great. So I think no matter which way you slice the cookie here, or crumble the cookie, this mortal, you stab right into his neck. He's got little to no advantages here. And he's down on the ground. You do have 2 guys, though, in the back who are ready to fucking go.
Alright. So for a situation like this, I think I would just... Honestly, I think I would just rush the other 2 guys.
Okay. Alright. Give me a second.
Actually, if they're gonna use firearms, could I, like, throw the other dude in front of me?
Give me 2 seconds, because I think...
For sure.
I realize I have to make a goon. Do a goon thing.
Gotta make a goon.
Make a goon antagonist. Actually...
I think this is the first combat that's not against each other.
Honestly.
That's really great. I'm really excited for that.
I can't wait for the text message if Ollie doesn't die here. Hey, Molly!
I can't wait.
No, he's gonna start rip them apart and leave. I can feel it in my bones.
Oh my god.
He's gonna straight rip them apart and leave.
You should torch the place.
Torch it. Torch it.
feel like this would be kind of hard to like torch like a lot of places on some docks. I think so. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, it's all made of wood. I think. I don't know.
Everything,
man.
Okay.
everything catches fire.
Okay,
With
so
the
yeah,
oil,
this
yeah.
guy. These two guys are definitely like they pull out a firearm. This feels like a lot. This feels like a lot of dice. And they will open fire. And you said you want to try to use this guy to block.
Yes.
Okay.
I will use him to defend myself.
So we'll give you kind of 2 extra armor for that. Is there anything else you want to do on this turn? They will get to go first because they do have firearms.
That makes sense. I don't think there's anything I can really do. Let me like look through this. They don't have mind control, so I don't have to worry about that.
No.
I'm sorry, my smartass thing was does Ollie have a mind? Manipulate? He's
Oof.
such a beautiful himbo.
Okay. Yeah, Okay. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all I have.
Okay. You're just gonna you're gonna melee attack them? Is that what I'm
Yep.
hearing?
Yep.
Okay.
Hold this dude.
So-
Hold this dude in front. Yeah.
All right. So they're gonna fire first. Physical. Holy shit. All right. Let's go. Yeah. Let's see. God, holy shit. Okay.
Wow.
So that guy doesn't fucking hit.
There's a lot of die though.
A lot of die. Guns are
Jesus.
scary, guys.
That's
This
a
is-
human?
That is a human, apparently.
What human hit harder than me?
Yeah.
there needs-
I don't-
I think we should use VTM as a gun control law. Hey,
That man,
Look.
that man hits harder
Argument.
than a fucking brew hall.
Yeah, honestly. Hot damn. He gets a this is I just want to let you know this is a fucking stat block. In the
What?
Yeah.
Seriously?
I guess they do like superficial damage, but like
it is
Jesus Christ.
superficial. We will give that much. So 7 will be reduced to 3.
Jesus Christ, you're right.
And you go ahead and make your attack on this other gangster as you take 3 superficial damage from this guy and his firearm. Actually,
Okay,
hold
what
on.
do
I lied to you. You take 1. You
Oh,
take
okay.
1.
so
Yep.
one. So it's just like a cross through the health, then, right? Like
Yep.
just okay. And then I just do strength athletics.
You do strength brawl.
Strength brawl.
Okay, so this one guy will take 3 damage. And he's looking pretty rough. Pretty rough, but those are their attacks. Actually, hold on. I think I might have done something wrong here. Let me check something real quick. 7 divided.
Vampire's natural weapon of choice becomes light piercing. Natural weapon.
No, I lied. You still do take 3 damage. Just because I forgot that firearms actually guns do additional damage. So you will
Guns are
take 3
scary.
superficial for that. Guns are very scary. But they're gonna shoot you again.
Okay, I have a question. When it says my claws do an extra +2 modifier to damage, is that
Yes. So this guy took 3 damage plus an extra 2. So he's barely up right now.
okay? All right, and I took 3
So-
superficial.
And you took 3 superficial damage.
Okay.
So
He's barely up.
So what you can do, this guy's barely up. Now something you can do with your dice pool if you want to, you can split it so that like half of your points go to one person, half of your dice go to one person, half your die go to another, or you can kind of distribute them however you want. If you would like to do that. So like you could designate like 2 die go to this guy and then the rest go to the other guy.
Yeah, I think I'll split him up. Because if he's still
Okay.
gonna be standing after that, it doesn't really matter.
How many die do you want to go to one person?
It's the amount of total die I have left, right? Or
Mhm.
I have like, when you say die, you mean so I have 4 strength and I have 3 brawl, so I can split up like 7 die.
3 to yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's do 4 to the guy in front of me. Wait, it took 5 to take out the guy in front of me, so I'll do 5 to the guy in front of me and 2 to the other guy. I'll
I
split
think
it like
I'm
that.
doing that right. If I'm not doing that right, Derek or Kevin,
So
please let me
far
know.
sounds right.
Okay.
Sounds right to me.
All right. So go ahead and roll 3 die for one guy and 4 die for another if you want to do that. Actually, they're gonna fire at you again. You still have that one guy as your armor.
Yeah.
So you still have +2 to that. God damn!
Ollie,
guy.
Jesus Christ.
This dude's corpse is like taking a beating.
Yeah, that guy. He went to Stormtrooper school.
It was cheap.
That guy
Jesus
though.
Christ.
So he's got 11 divided in half would be, I believe, 5. You would take 5 superficial damage from this guy.
Alright, what happens when I'm at max superficial?
You start taking aggravated.
Which is not great.
Not at all. That's why I said if you lose this fight, mask or broken.
What's your health looking like at the moment?
There isn't any.
What is
Okay.
your health?
It sounds like he's
Oh,
maxed out as superficial.
I have 1, 2,
How-
3, 4, 5, 6. 6.
How many aggravated have you taken?
6.
6?
No.
Okay.
Oh, like total?
So
yeah,
you have,
yeah.
think of it as you have like 12 health, Josh.
How much did I
and
just
you
take?
do 6.
You just took 6.
So that means I took 2.
No, you took 5. You just took 5 damage.
Okay. So that means 3 of that went over.
3
I
that
had
went
2
over?
left.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You have 2 left?
Wait, 3?
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Because
You
the
took
first
one.
one was how many?
So you
Was
took 1,
3.
yeah, you took 3, and then you did 6.
Okay, you need to kill them this round, friend.
Or die.
And don't forget. Wait, you don't have any willpower left.
I have 1 more. Okay, so this guy in front of me is just barely standing, right?
Yeah, so you can go ahead and actually, I think as you get hit, let's see if this actually works. Do. So as you like turn to as you kind of look at this guy who stormtroopered you a little bit, and you have him down to like 1, you hear a very sickening kind of like whack as you see a baseball bat just brain this guy. And you see Georgina. She's like-
Georgina, yeah.
And she's like,
I
"Hi."
don't think he thinks about it. I think he just runs at the other guy.
Yep. You know, this guy gets brained and you run over to this other guy. So go ahead and make your strength melee. Or strength brawl, I'm sorry. Okay, bye. We're not gonna go for much longer, so you won't miss a whole lot. Have a good night.
Thank you, wife. I'm so
Good
sorry.
night.
Oh,
Night.
impaired. Good night,
Ooh,
friends. Love you
night.
all.
Good night. You can roll willpower if you would like.
Last willpower. Why is everything turning red?
Because you're
Because
impaired.
you were impaired. You are taking aggravated damage.
Guess what happens when you take enough aggravated damage?
So I can
Yeah.
reroll all 3 of them?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Are you kidding me?
And you go and you are unable to hit this guy.
Night, Keith.
Night
Good
Keith.
night, Keith.
Like Keith.
Could I... Wait a second. Charge activated. The only way that moves about scenario is if they do so independently. Okay, that's not gonna help. All right. Well, that's that turn.
All right. They're gonna shoot at you. Actually, No, yeah, they see that you're kind of fucked up right now. This guy's gonna try to.
Could I also like
Right.
intimidate him? I don't know how like rounds on this game work. So
You can. I was gonna say that would be your turn to intimidate him.
okay. I should have said it before. I wasn't thinking about it. Okay, I'm sorry. You go.
You're good. Whew. Okay. You will end up taking.
Oh no.
Is
I'm
that at me or is
guessing-
that at?
That is at you.
Oh, okay.
He's going into torpor.
Yeah, you get riddled with bullets. And you just hear before you kind of fall, you, oh fuck! And things kind of go black.
Well, I really hope Mel can take care of that last one. Right?
Yep.
If
Find
you sur-
out.
Yep, let's
Roll it out.
Do it.
yeah, let's see.
No kidding. That guy just took out a freaking kindred.
Yeah,
I believe in
Man,
Mel.
if humanity found out about vampires, there wouldn't be any vampires.
Yeah. It's true.
That's why it's kind of a big deal, not for to. So
That's
that
great. It's important.
Yeah.
she's gonna rouse.
We're strong, but we're not
That
Imagine-
stupid.
strong.
Imagine
We're not.
centuries of like blood magic and different hunting abilities, and then taken out by gun.
I mean, look at London.
Yep.
I was
Exactly
gonna
what
say this.
happened.
Yep. One of these days.
Mel, 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 Mel.
You know,
You know, Violetta is somewhere just going, Mel, 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 Mel.
Don't die. This guy's nuts.
yeah, this guy's fucking crazy. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Interesting there. Luckily, I min-maxed my girl a little bit when I made her.
Noted.
Very proud.
Interesting. Interesting.
Was that her firearms?
No,
No.
that was.
I want to know how the gangsters have that.
I want that guy.
You know, I want to know too.
We turned him into a kindred, guys. We'll be unstoppable.
Nah. He gonna be one of my security outside my haven. I have a few of them
Security?
ready. He gonna be a new one. He gonna be a new security. Be a new
So
security.
Midwestern.
All right, let's see. I think we are going to.
Wouldn't like Mel get a turn like after me? Because I just like.
Yeah, she got her turn.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But yeah, so this is kind of the last round. We'll see how this goes. And we'll
This
find
guy
out.
kills 2 vampires. Holy shit.
This guy just
He's still I was gonna say she's still kicking.
Yeah,
so.
she's pretty fresh. She didn't take basically 12 damage in 2 rounds.
Yeah,
That
she
last
did
one
not
was
get
so
she did not get
unlucky.
riddled with bullets.
This is why I like being a
Only
Ventrue.
only some.
Yeah, only some bullets.
But we'll get back to that next session. I do
Okay.
kind of want to leave off on Armani.
Oh,
You
no.
make your way over to Camden.
Boys' night.
You get kidnapped immediately. Okay, now we'll go on.
You make your way over to the Adventure Aquarium. Kind of like around that area. It's just along the Delaware. You kind of are patrolling a little bit. When you do hear, it's awfully brave for you to come here by yourself.
Oh no.
True.
Brave or stupid?
Probably both, honestly. But I'm still standing. They haven't done anything yet, so how about we talk?
Sure. We can talk.
Hey.
And we'll leave it at that for the night.
Mm-hmm.
We'll come back to that next session.
You know, me and Molly and Carmen are just so like, this is the best night. It's so quiet. You know, Julian is being taken care of. Armani is taken care of. Ollie is taken care of. This is great. And
Ollie's
then we're
being
gonna
taken care of.
we're gonna get all the text messages, and it's just gonna be like, why?
Yeah. Ollie's being taken care of. Armani's being taken care of.
So before we go, I do want to say, Leah, youarethebomb.com, because you do let us go off by ourselves and do things, and I know it's a lot of extra work to have everybody going off in different directions,
is.
like
Mhm.
cats, that you're trying to herd. So I really do appreciate that. You're awesome.
Honestly, I love it. I love that you guys kind of do your own thing.
My favorite thing about sorry.
No, I'm just so nervous for Armani right now.
Yeah, because he went straight into Sabat territory and said, "Sup."
He did. He's
I
used to
love
going
that
to
for
enemy
him.
territory. He's used to going to
I love
enemy
that for
territory. It's like,
him.
what's up? What's going on?
All right,
I
I'm gonna
think,
stop the recording.
I think